Guys, I just crawled my way out of the Shadow Realm. I saw a lot of things. I saw Zork. He was playing a card game for some reason, but it wasn't anime Zork. It was the card Zork, the Dungeon Dice Monster version, or actually the D&D version. Why not? But I saw that. I also saw Bones. Bones is apparently still in the Shadow Realm, but Corian never let him left. Well, Zork never let him leave. And I saw one of the scariest things ever, guys. I saw every FTK going on and on and on, and everybody dying and coming back and dying and coming back, and no one having a turn. Guys, it was awful. But yeah, guys, enough of that. Little fun thing to start off the video. If any of you have clicked off, well, you know the pain of FTKs. But yeah, essentially today's video we're going to be discussing FTKs and essentially why they're in the game, if they're necessary for the game, and what essentially enables all these OTKs. Now, obviously, in the past, we've had tons of OTKs. We've had the Magical Scientist OTK. We've had the Frog OTK. Well, sorry, no, not OTK, FTK. We've had the Frog FTK. We've had the Magical Science FTK. We've had Gemini FTK. We've had Exodia FTK. We've had tons of FTKs, and even currently we have Danger FTK, Pendulum Magician FTK, and just there's a lot of FTKs, yeah. And today we're going to be talking about why these FTKs exist, why they're bad for the game, why they can be good for the game, and essentially just going through all of that. But yeah, so let's start off with talking about why they're bad for the game. Now, the reason FTKs are mainly bad for the game is that they're too consistent currently. Now, an FTK, in my opinion, should be something that is very convoluted, very hard to do, and essentially isn't essentially free. It shouldn't be something that can happen every game, turn one, right away. And that's essentially what an FTK is, but it shouldn't be as consistent as FTKs have been in the current years. For instance, Pendulum FTK, you just need to open like a way to get Dark Worm in the Grave and 2 scales. For the Gemini FTK, you just need to open, you did just need to open 2 Rescue Rabbit, I believe, to be able to go through the FTK. The Danger FTK, just a danger. Wait, no, not just a danger. An Armageddon Knight equals the FTK. The Frog FTK, I can't remember what that card is called. The frog that allows you to keep summoning frogs from deck. Substitute, that's it. I kept forgetting what it was called, and I should have looked it up, but I kept forgetting, and I need to get this video done. But Substitute, like, we've had many FTKs in the years that are very consistent, and even Exodia, the first iteration of Exodia FTK. Oh, Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, Magical Mallet, Reload. It was consistent. Like, a lot of Magical Library, consistent. Upstart Goblins, consistent. Just so many consistency cards for that deck and Exodia. Exodia, I'm happy you're not free, because that would be annoying as hell. But yeah, these FTKs have been the FTKs that have always been relevant have been very consistent. They've always needed about 1 to 2 cards to go off. They've always needed all of this crap to go off, and it's one of the most degenerate things in the game because FTKs, be a consistent FTK, is bad because it essentially means that you have no way to stop it. For instance, in the Danger FTK, you make an Azathoth. Your opponent can't even hand trap you to stop you from getting all these additional resources from beginning or the end, Allure of Darkness, anything along those lines. If you're playing the Gemini FTK, I can survive through 1 hand trap normally and still do the FTK on the first iteration of the FTK. Now the FTK isn't as easy, but it's still hard. It can be stopped a lot easier now. For the Pendulum FTK, that was consistent as hell. If you didn't open like Ogre or something, that you were dead. And all these FTKs have one thing in common: they are consistent. Like even the current Pendulum FTK that requires Summon Sorceress and a way to summon the the fairy from your deck, all you need to do is make Summon Sorceress, put the fairy on your opponent's board, and then make a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Flare, a Red Eyes Metal Flare Dragon, and then you just make a way to burn them, and then it's just infinite damage till they're dead. Like, these FTKs have been going around a lot lately, and that's one of the things that I'm talking about. And the problem with these FTKs, all of them, is that they're too consistent. And I can understand with you guys, like, no, it's not just because they're consistent, it's because they can kill you first turn. But FTKs at their core are there for a reason. Like, honestly, I feel like FTKs are one of the more interesting strategies in the game. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be saying, no, FTKs are bad, go away. But hear me out. Now, FTKs, in my personal opinion, should be a strategy that should essentially say, okay, I can't do you very easily, but if I can do you, I will. And the problem with FTKs nowadays is that they're just, well, even back then, is that they're just so damn consistent. Being able to just consistently FTK your opponent without fail is not a fair strategy in the game. It literally means, oh, I guess I lose because I've been FTK'd. But instead of that, you have to you look at things like this. This guy's got an interesting strategy. Let's see where he can go. Like, if it's an non-consistent FTK, then it's fine. For instance, the snake FTK thing, the one where if you summon the card, you win the duel. I really forgot her name, but the Viper guy from GX used her. And honestly, looking at FTKs that are really consistent, it's not fair for the game. It's not healthy for the game. But I feel like an FTK that is inconsistent, personally, is fair for the game. Like, honestly, like, a lot of these FTK cards can be averted, though, just by hitting a few cards. Like, for instance, in Gem Knights, all you got to do is ban the Lazuli fusion. In Danger FTK, you just got to ban Firewall. And it also deals with Goki U-Link, which is also kind of an FTK as well when you think about it, because you're essentially U-Linking, stopping your opponent from being able to do absolutely anything on their turn, and then just attacking them for game the next turn over. And I know that's not considered an FTK, but it can be looked as an FTK because of where it goes about doing this. But with all the strategies in the game that essentially say FTK, 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 the consistent ones are the degenerate ones. They're the most annoying, the worst, and they're honestly one of the worst parts about the game, because being able to take away the ability for your opponent to even play the game, it's not fair. Like, honestly, let's look at the current FTKs in the entire TCG meta. We've got the Pendulum FTK. Okay, what do I need to do to make you? I need to summon a fairy to my opponent's board, I need to make a Summon Sorceress, and I need to put a Red Eyes Player Metal Dragon on the board. That's the FTK. In Danger, I make Azathoth go for everything. And that's not me saying the Pendulum FTK is fair. Like, the current Pendulum FTK, because the previous one was unfair as well, and we lost Starving Venom for the Lyralosk sin. But in general, looking at FTKs through all the ages, through everything and what they do, FTKs aren't as big as a problem as people actually look at them to be. Like, FTKs in general, yes, there are a lot of bad FTKs. There are a lot of bad ones. The Gem Knight FTK is really bad, is really annoying. Well, the original one at least. The current FTK with Azathoth, that's just terrible because the Danger FTK is honestly just awful and shouldn't be a thing. But looking at FTKs in general, they're a necessary part of the game, in my opinion. And I know that's an opinion that people won't like. I know that's an opinion that people are going to tell me, no, you shouldn't be dislike. Please don't dislike the video for this, guys. It's just my thoughts and opinions. But the problem with FTK strategies is that how consistent the FTK is. Now, if it's an FTK that you can get off every maybe four games, fair enough. But if it's an FTK that you can consistently do turn one every game, That's not healthy for the game. And that's my personal thoughts on FTKs. Like, honestly, FTKs in general, they kind of necessary for the game, because they give you a way to see if you can actually win before your opponent can play the game. And honestly, it is bad that it is really bad that FTKs do take away the ability to play the game, but the consistent FTKs are the problem. And it's really easy to hit all these FTKs. Like, all you've got to do is like ban Firewall Dragon, every cannon soldier, summon sorceress before it comes out, everything along those lines. You just got to hit these cards, and these cards will essentially take away the FTK strategies. Even the magician even if you leave the magician FTK, you can still stop that FTK. You know why? Oh, Ash Blossom the summon sorceress. Oh, Impermanence the summon sorceress, or the Red Eyes. It's really easy to stop these FTKs, and looking at it from a standpoint like that, where you can easily go around these FTKs, easily get around them with like hand traps or so and such like that. But if you're looking at an FTK that can't be stopped, that's very consistent, that's just really, really annoying, it's not fair for the game. And looking at things like that really is what makes me think about the game, really makes me think, oh, these FTKs are unfair and shouldn't be allowed in the game. But guys, what do you personally think? Do you think all FTKs are bad? Do you think even the non-consistent ones are bad? Do you think they shouldn't be allowed in the game? Do you think they're not interesting? Do you think they're not fun? Personally, if it's a non-consistent FTK that you can get off maybe like every 4 games, fair enough, good on you, you're playing something interesting. But if you're playing an FTK that you can get off every game, turn 1, it's not fair, it's not fun. But guys, that's my personal thoughts and opinion. Tell me all your thoughts in the comment section below. Tell me if you liked this video, you disliked this video. I'm probably going to get a lot of dislikes for this video because of my opinion saying that some FTKs are good, the rest are bad. But yeah, tell me all that in the comment section below. If you want to go see Bones in the Shadow Realm, tell me that as well, because every FTK, Zork, and Bones is still there. That's some creepy stuff, man. That's some creepy stuff. So tell me all that in the comment section below. If you liked the video, don't forget to press the like button to show that you liked the video, and showing that you hate FTKs, and press it. Okay, if you hate FTKs, press the like button. If you hate Firewall, press the like button. If you hate any degenerate strategy, press the like button. Now you have to press it, or you hate them, or you like them all. Press the like button. If you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh content from me, don't forget to press the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified of any of my videos or streams, don't forget to press the notification button as well to be notified of any of those future videos as well. Or streams that are normally at 8 PM Thursday UK times. But yeah, guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Rob1 signing out. Every FTK in the game, man. Every FTK in the game. Oh. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and check out the links in the description for the previous video, and the link to my Facebook page where you can see previous videos that I posted there, and any other information that I may have posted there. I hope to see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.